Hello, children. Are you ready for some cutting up and kikiing? Are you ready for a gay old time? Well, I hope you are, because now it's time for Hey Qween with your host, Jonny McGovern.
Hey Qween, come on and spill the tea. Hey Qween, it's just a good old-fashioned kiki. Hey Qween, we're cutting up with Jonny. Hey, 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 hey Qween.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another super gay episode of Hey Qween with me, your host, Jonny McGovern. Ooh, boy, are we gonna get into it today, hunty. The one, the only Miss Jasmine Masters is here, and we are going to spill some real Season 7 tea, honey. So get your tea washcloths ready, because there's gonna be tea everywhere. I'm excited. But before we bring her out, there's a very special someone I have to introduce. She's the Steve Jobs of throwing shade. She's Hillary Clinton's secretary of bringing it. She taught Ariana Grande everything she knows, including how to bag a DL thug. It's Miss Lady Red Couture. Hey, Qween.
Hey, Qween.
Oh, look at you today. I think I have one thing to say about your outfit.
What's that? Yeah!
You're giving me almost a dynasty moment, kind of.
Oh, my goodness. If I just had shoulder pads, I'd be in the game.
Yes, or you could be a black football player. A beautiful black football player.
Hut, Those things are
They're like, ref, her nails are getting in the way, ref. Ref, she keeps trying to touch my butthole. Ref.
No.
Yeah.
There's nothing they could do. I actually got kicked off the football team for that.
You for touching people's buttholes with your long nails in high school?
No, for breaking a guy's leg because he called me a faggot.
Oh, what did you break?
I broke his leg.
You broke his leg?
Yeah, in practice.
Oh, Lady Red, I like your style.
But he never called me a faggot again.
No, he did not. Ding. What's up, player? What's up, player? What's up, player? You got something else to say? Got something to say about my nails? Or my beautiful, long, luxurious locks? I don't think so, player. Sit the fuck down. Holla. And also, we have to get some jewelry cam.
Oh, God.
You. Oh,
This is, yeah.
Those are jewels of danger.
This is the small collection.
Oh, yes, I know. That looks like you have a whole QVC collection right on one hand.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Like, put them up. Put them up.
That's a mess.
Oh, that's
What's up, cuz? What's up?
What's up, cuz?
You want to fight, cuz?
Nobody wants to fight you with those dangerous
My
weapons.
talons.
The talons. Darling, are you excited? Your cousin is here today.
Oh, my God. Mi familia. I'm
Yes.
so happy. Yes.
Miss Jasmine Masters is here.
Yes.
Her exclusive TV appearance.
Oh, because you know she don't do it.
Oh, yes, honey. I mean,
You
she's
know
been
she-
going through it lately. She's had some
Baby.
drama. She's had some tea, some shade, and pink lemonade.
All of that.
All of it. She's had all of it.
Yes,
And she's
I
here
see.
to spill it just with us. It's
Woo.
pretty exciting.
So excited.
Miss Jasmine Masters is here, and she'll be with us right after this very gay break.
Yay!
Would you like some tea, dear?
Coming to Hey Qween TV this month, a new bi-monthly show. It's Hey Qween Hot Tea, a celebrity gossip panel where we take all of our favorite celebrity stories and lies from the tabloids and take that little grain of truth and suck all the goodness out of it. The Real Housewives, real plastic surgery.
She went to one of those,
They did an implant.
one of our sisters,
Yeah.
like, hey, we've got a nurse coming over
Yeah.
to pump you ladies full of silicone.
Yeah, they split her lip and they stuck the implant in as hard as they could, almost like a black man with a white woman. Just sticking it in as hard as you could.
Jay-Z and Beyonce try a separation. Look at Lindsay Lohan is off probation. What? Oh my God. Wait, hold the graphic. Hold the graphic. Hold the graphic. She's back on probation. She's back on probation. What the Inquirer says, what Life and Style says, what Star Magazine says, what OK Magazine says, with my favorite hilarious people, Julie Goldman.
Yay!
Lyme disease from the coke you're doing at the party, my love. I know you're doing coke at the party with the DJ, my love.
Lady Red Couture.
How dare that monkey wear see-through?
Oh, Brandy Howard.
Those like 3 that they put on the cover, Kylie, Chloe, and Kim, have not gotten near a white dick since junior high. So I don't know.
And special guest, Pandora Box.
They've never had homos on that show. They were just doing it for publicity.
Oh, it's the Jizzlerette. That's what the show is. The Jizzlerette. Everybody just comes on her, and she's like, "Oh, do you love me, yeah?" Because the tea is, it's hot.
Yes, honey.
Shade
That's
fam.
that tea.
Shade
That's
fam.
that tea. I'm so sorry.
Oh, but if you want the tea, honey, the total tea, girl. No O's, honey, the tea.
Kanye will come with his boyfriend?
Ooh.
Oh,
I ain't sipping shit.
It's time to pop the corns and feed the children, honey. Miss Jasmine Masters is here. Yes. Hello, darling. You look gorgeous today.
Thank you. I see I'm matching the furniture, huh?
You are matching the furniture and sparkling. Your jewels are just as dangerous as Lady Red's. Lady Red, y'all could be a superhero duo.
Baby, we got to keep it in the family.
And you are Lady Red's cousin.
Yes.
Now, for white people or non-drag knowing people, they're not really related. They're drag cousins, all right?
For many years.
For many years. Now, when did you guys meet, Lady Red?
God, back before I wore hips.
Oh, many eons ago, Jasmine.
Very long
That's a
time.
long time.
Many, yeah.
Yeah, she's the reason. She's the reason why I actually wear hips, because she told me, she said, bitch, you do not look right in a dress. And that's
Jasmine,
true.
you saved Lady Red's drag career.
I see. Look at her today. She's doing wonderful things. I'm so proud of her.
She is lit for the gods, darling. Yes. And never lacking a snack.
No, and the bitch quit cooking for me, too.
Oh, how dare she?
She used to get in the kitchen and fry up everything in the mornings.
Oh, one thing I know is she can cook and fry and season salt. A lot of season salt.
You need a whole thing of water when you.
Oh, for sure.
But it'd be so good when you on one of them levels when you just starving.
Oh, I mean, Lady Red treat is a delicious treat.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm chewing gum. I know it's probably tacky, but my nerves are so shot right now. So it's keeping me calm.
I understand. You've had a very difficult month or two.
Yes, I did.
And we will get into it.
Oh, God, okay.
Oh, girl. Let's warm you up a little bit.
Okay.
So I don't need to scare your ass off right at the beginning of the show.
No, I'm good.
Let's just warm it up. Now, you started doing drag because, or like inspired by Patti LaBelle at a Patti LaBelle concert. So tell me about that.
Well,
now this was in San Diego?
Yes, this was in San Diego.
'Cause that's where you're born, right?
Yes, born and raised San Diego. I'm 38, cute and single. Okay.
All right. Looking good.
They was having a contest at the Brass Rail.
Okay.
And I was 16, I think.
Oh my goodness.
And I had a fake ID. Oh my God. But
right, so you could go to the club
Yes.
and fuck military men.
And I'm gagged because all my boyfriends have been military men.
Yeah, because you're from San Diego. That's the home of the military man, Sean Cody, and lots of white people.
Yes. Well, I wasn't doing that then, but yeah. That happened 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later, exactly, Jasmine.
They was having a contest, and my friend was like, oh, bitch, we have to go to this concert, so you're going to go win. Excuse me. And I was thinking, how am I going to win? He said, oh, you're going to do drag. And I was like, oh, shit. So we was talking about it, but I was game for it. So I go to the contest, and I win. And I was ugly in the face. I mean, I'm probably ugly now, but I was really bad. I didn't know. I had Avon makeup on.
Right, you were an Avon queen. You just stole your auntie's Avon makeup out of her bathroom.
Yes, I did. Because she had no, it was in her drawer because she was an Avon lady.
Oh, she was?
So she had supplies.
Oh.
So I knew to go in there and grab whatever I could grab. Didn't know what was what, but I just brought it with me. And I went there and I won. And by that time, I was already a Masters. I didn't know what the drag family stuff was. I was really new into it. So I had the name Masters from my drag mother, Destiny Masters. And when I got on stage and to perform, they said, well, what name are you going to use? So I used Jasmine from A Different World. But I went on there and I kicked ass and I won. And ever since then, I've been doing drag now. It's been like 18 years or so now.
Wow. Round of applause for 18 years of drag.
Yes. Oh, and I don't have no corns or calluses or bunions or none of that. Because some girls got hammer toes.
So, I mean, the shoes will do some serious
They
damage
will
to your
when you wear the
feet.
wrong size. I'm
Your
a size
feet look
9.
pretty great.
Thank you.
Did you pop the corns and feed the children?
Let me just get that straight.
Let's get it straight.
That is so wrong. I don't know where Fame got that from. And this is how this, I'm sorry, my nails may pop off because a friend of mine brought me a gift bag and they brought nails. And I was like, well, the next time I do something on TV that you can see, I'm going to wear your nails. But they're popping off. So I'm brand up for Kendo. Is her name.
All right.
She's a little girl, like 6. I think her name is Kendall. Because
Okay.
I you like the Jenner girl. But her name is Kendall. So Kendall, I have on your nails, baby, but they pop off. And if people want to read me, honey, don't read me because they just popping off. But I'm doing the.
If they read her, Kendall, it's your fault.
No.
Just kidding,
No,
Kendall.
she's a
Just
little
kidding.
girl, no.
I know she's a little girl.
I just
I'm
like to get
kidding.
that off my
Little
chest.
girls need to learn too. Don't give no bootleg nails to stars.
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I love them. They're cute.
I know you love them.
Okay, now what are we talking about, honey?
Pop the corns and
Pop the corn.
feed the children.
So I'm like 5 years, like about 5, 6 years old or whatnot, and I'm at home, and my mom friend came over, and she just got off work, but she took her shoes off, and I was on the floor. I think I was playing with my racetrack or something, and maybe some Barbies or something. So I'm down there, and I happen to look over, and I see her feet, and it
Horned up. Horned up.
Throwing up gang signs.
yeah, and they going every which way, and they ask you all the time, and I'm looking. So I'm, little kids, we just speak our mind, I speak my mind. I said, what happened to your feet? Like, what is that? And she said, oh, baby, those are corns. So my mama's in the kitchen at this time cooking, and I love corn, sweet corn. I'm a corn girl.
Right.
So when she said corn, I looked, and then I looked again in the kitchen, and I'm looking back and forth. So she was like, oh, no, that's 2 different things. So my mom was like, that's when she said some names go for, different stuff. So
Right. Sometimes some things have 2 names.
Right.
Yeah.
So when we walking down, after we were leaving taping, we was headed back to our location, and this lady was walking down the street off of Highland. What goes on the Highland. And she was walking like her feet was killing her. So I said, girl, pop the corn so the kids can eat.
Okay.
And everybody else started falling out laughing. I didn't know what was so funny because I'm always saying something off the wall.
Yes, you
so
are.
They just started laughing and we just kept saying it. So that's where that came from. And I don't know how. I don't even know if Fame was in the truck with us. I think she probably overheard it, but I don't know. But anyway, she had it wrong.
It was like Drag Race telephone. She's like,
Yeah.
girl, you hear what Jasmine said?
Yeah, right.
Did you hear what she said? Yeah, and it eventually became
right.
your new catchphrase.
Yeah, and it's so wrong.
It's dark and wrong and weird.
It's wrong.
And
It was like
disgusting.
pop the corn and feed the
The
children.
what? The
It's
what?
like, no, bitch, pop the corn so the kids can eat. I was a kid. I was hungry. But I wasn't going to eat them corns in her feet. So that's where all that came from.
I'm glad that you explained that. Because even Lady Red was at home being like, what the hell is she talking about? Right, Lady Red?
Red, no, I do a lot.
I kikied. I fell on the floor, rolled around a couple times, then got up and laughed a little more. It was funny.
Red, no, this I'll just say all type of stuff.
I mean, and that's what she says. That's why she loves you. She was like, Jasmine is a key, honey.
Yeah, I love to laugh.
I mean, and you've been doing drag for 18 years, like you said, and drag full time.
Drag full time.
Mm-hmm. Started doing
Just at
Dream
night.
Girls.
Just
Yeah,
at night,
you did
yeah.
the Dream Girls.
I did the Dream Girls. I was a part of Playgirls, I think it's called, in Palm Springs. I was everywhere.
Everywhere you could possibly
Everywhere
be,
there
you
was
did
a
it.
show, they had me because
Yeah.
I was there. They asked me to come, and I was there to deliver.
And then finally, after auditioning 6 times,
Whew. This was 7, 6, 5. The first year they asked, but I was going somewhere, so I couldn't do it. But
oh
after
right,
that,
because the first year when nobody knew about it, and they came to Dream Girls
Yes.
and was like, y'all want to do this show?
and I wanted to do it so bad, but I had a contract to go out of town and do Tina Turner for a dance company in Colorado, and I didn't want to break the contract.
Cut to, though, you auditioned then
Oh,
6
honey.
more times. They're like, wait,
I got
you
so
ask
many
me?
gray hair from doing this damn audition tape. I don't know what's going on. But, I done it every season. And every season I wasn't who I was. You know who I
Right.
am. I was very, pageant. I was Oh yes, world peace and not being like, oh girl, who gives a fuck about all that?
Right.
Tuck it up and let's go. And that's me. That's who I am.
Yeah.
And when I was me is when they said, come on. So that was like, woo, finally.
Finally.
Like who I am is okay. Like somebody want me just for me.
Yeah.
And they accept me for me. So I was so honored. And I still am honored to have been on the show.
I mean, you're on it. Now, here's the part where we start to sip and spill.
Okay, let's go.
Sip and spill, Lady Red. Sip and
It's
spill.
all about that tea.
So,
no shade, no pink lemonade.
shade. Actually, today I want the tea, I want the shade, and the pink lemonade.
Oh, the pink lemonade is so sweet and sour at the same time, honey. I'm gonna give it to you all.
So you got on the show, you get there. We know it's a crazy isolation game that they play, and that did that wear on you from the beginning of the show?
No, not at all.
Okay.
When I first walked into the room, I was so excited to meet my girls, my sisters that I was going to have that I never met, you
Right.
know? And I was like, oh, that's why I walked down like, hey, sisters, I'm here. Because I'm automatically like, bitch, you my sister. I don't give a damn whether you like me or not.
Yeah.
We are stuck in this together. So I walked in with an open mind and open heart. Just love. That's who I am. Being there, the mind game didn't play till after when you
Right.
see me the day I left.
Right.
It didn't play until then. And when it played for real.
It did, because it seemed like you were coming from a really fun place. You got to meet Kevin Davenport. Y'all were having fun.
Yes.
You came up with the first quotable of the season, no tea, no shade, no big lemonade. RuPaul retweeted. I mean, you were having a great season.
Yes.
And then we got to that acting challenge.
Yeah.
And then tell me about what was going through your head and what that moment was
Well,
like.
when I get back to the room, I'm watching The Insider.
Right.
And they say Ariana Grande's brother,
Frankie Grande.
he was on Big Brother,
Right.
which I love. And he received a letter saying his grandfather passed.
Right.
So I'm thinking, oh my God, like that is horrible. Like he's doing this, and I don't know if he could have left or if he wanted to leave. But I was thinking, if that was me, I would have left. Not knowing right after they showed this damn show, the episode itself is coming on. So I'm watching this full episode, and I put myself in his shoes.
Right.
And that right then is when I checked out.
And that fucked up your whole
Baby,
game,
that
mindset,
fucked me up
everything.
like I was in Snoop Dogg's basement smoking.
Right.
Like I was fucked up.
Because first of all, you shouldn't have been watching The Insider. You should have been practicing your lines for the challenge.
But I can have the sheet with me. But
Right.
when you there all day, you want something just to relax and
I
chill
can
for a
imagine,
moment.
because those
And-
days are long. How long are the days there?
Ooh, they over 8 days.
Yeah,
Like
but how
8
long
hours.
from when do you get up and report to set, and when do you get to go home?
We was up
per
at
day.
like 7, so I'm thinking from like 8 maybe to like 9 or 10.
Okay, so a lot of time
a lot
on
of
camera,
time. Yeah.
having it.
Yes.
So that was the night of that you were right before you were supposed to do that.
Yeah,
that
and I didn't
Shakespeare
sleep at all
challenge.
that night. I couldn't sleep because my mind
Because
wouldn't
you
let me
started to
sleep.
you were really like playing yourself in your head, like what if this happened to me? 'Cause
Yes.
you're close to your family.
Very close,
So
very
so
close.
you started to really play yourself in your head, and then you woke up the next day, and where were you
I didn't
at?
wake up. I never went to sleep.
You never went to sleep.
I was just up, and I was up and just nervous until I cleaned my whole room.
You're playing yourself in your mind. You're playing out like doomsday scenarios of what might happen. You get no sleep.
I checked out. As soon as I went in my room and my mind went there, I was already gone.
Right.
So after I cleaned up my room twice, I just started packing all my stuff.
Before you even got there that day.
Yeah, because I knew it wasn't going to be good, and I even offered one of the help there, the girls who was like monitoring us and stuff. I begged, plead, cried it. The girl, he got $1,000 cash money. Please just make a call just to say, hey, I'm working with Jasmine. She just needs to know everything's okay at home.
Right.
And I felt so bad for putting her in that predicament. She felt the pain I was
I'm
going
sure.
through. But then I apologized to her. I said, no, don't do it because I don't want you to do it. I understand. Don't do it.
She can't lose her job.
Yeah,
now,
now-
you didn't ever think to say to yourself, snap out of it, bitch. This is a drag
many
race.
a time. Many a times. But when it comes to my family,
Right.
I'm just...
So you just couldn't get out of that
couldn't.
mindset.
No.
You knew you blew the challenge. You knew you were not in the right headspace. Now, did you also pack your stuff up in the workroom
Yeah.
before you even hit the runway?
Yeah.
And that was like something that, of course, everyone, when that kind of came out,
Yeah.
people were like, she gave up. That
Yeah.
wasn't her moment. Did you feel like you were giving up?
You know, when it came to my family, I did. I lost all feeling of being there.
Right, you lost it. You just
I
were,
need to know. And the reason why is because my mom broke her hip years ago, like maybe 10, 11 years ago. Didn't nobody tell me until I think a day or two later. Why I don't know my mom was in the hospital, with her hip broke. Because they don't want me to worry. This is like my family will shield and hide stuff from me. This is how I want to worry because I worry a lot about my family. And the reason why people say, well, why are you so touched with your family? Because when I get into the gay world it's a whole big old story. Well, when I started going into the gay scene, I started meeting people my age who didn't have families, who families pushed them aside, kicked them out. They were living on the street doing whatever. But when I came out to my family and they still loved me, that made me love them so much more and respect them so much more until I said I'm going to give them everything I have while I'm here.
So your family is the most important thing to you. So that's why you were in that headspace. You packed up early. Everyone was kind of, shocked even around you that because you auditioned so many times, you were there, and suddenly it seemed like you were giving up. And then one of the things was I think later came back to really bite you in the ass was when you were like, I'm not even going to lip sync because I don't want to do it against my sister. Right. Though you did decide once you were in front of RuPaul, I'm sure that it was like, whoa.
But this is what it was. I was afraid of, because I knew I fucked up the play. And I was not going to let her go home, even though she was the captain. Right. I was going to let her go home for my big mistake. I just wasn't going to do that. Damn that. I just wasn't going to let that happen. And when I knew we was going up together, I'm like, girl, I'm just going to make sure I don't lip sync because I wanted to make sure you stay here because don't go home with my fuck up. Well, she was like, no, bitch, you are going to lip sync. Keep your head up. Because my head was down while we was on stage. I was like this.
You packed up your room. You packed up the dressing room.
And when we was on stage before, my head was down. Like if they would have showed the very beginning, my head was down, but I was still lip syncing. But we already had talked. She said, no, bitch, you're going to go out there and you're going to perform. Because no matter what, you're here. Yeah. And you still have to show the road what you have to do. So
because I also can't imagine what the fuck they all would have done if you did not lip sync. The skies might have opened. I know. And lightning might have struck.
And then, I thought about the viewers. I thought about myself and my career. I thought about my family. And I thought about the girls who have tried. Because I'm still the same girl who's behind the computer now trying to get on the show. Yeah. Because I've been in their shoes as well. So I thought about them like, don't give up like that. When you're not giving up on a challenge, it's something better than, different than why you giving up on this. So I was like, well, bitch, go out here and just do it. Because Kennedy was like, bitch, you're going to do it.
Right.
And I was like,
thank goodness she did because then things would have been even worse.
Yeah, but I knew I was going to perform, but I just didn't want to have her go home. And I said this too. If Ru would have said, girl, you're going to stay, Kennedy, you're going to go, I would have been like, you know what? Please let her stay and just let me go home. Because no matter what, I needed to know everything at home was okay. Yeah. Because that was the only thing I could think about. Okay. Things happen in threes and seeing that Grande stuff and the letter in the, honey, my brain was off.
Frankie Grande, you're inside a piece.
No.
So let's cut to
with that.
You get home, you see everybody, you're like, wow, everybody was fine. I just fucked this shit up. God damn it.
That's what I said.
You're like, everyone's fine. Everyone's motherfucking fine. Y'all motherfuckers. Someone should at least broke a damn shit.
Anything.
Did you just sit around and be like, oh, fuck, I fucked it up?
Now, mind you, when I get home, it's like maybe 10-something at night. So
you were like, wake up.
Well, I'm in LA. I live in Culver City. And everybody's in San Diego. So I threw all my stuff in the house. I hopped in my car and I drove to San Diego. I opened up the door. I'm turning on lights and flicking like, what's going on?
Having a triangle, ding, 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 ding. Ambulance, called ambulance to be there ready to go. Everything was fine.
Grabbed my nephew, checked on my cousins, and everybody was good. I'm like, okay. And they were like, well, I thought you said you was going on tour. I said, oh, honey, they ended it early. Honey, they ended it early. We got to go back another time.
Oh, bitch.
So, but just to know that everybody was okay, I was happy.
And that wasn't, you didn't then sit at home and be like, oh, fuck.
No, I was.
You were like, I did it. I was there. Everyone's fine.
Yes.
And then the show came out, and here's where things get fucked up. That's when things really get fucked up.
That's when shit went into the sewer.
Yeah, I mean, shit hit the fan, shit hit the wall, shit hit everything.
It was a shitty mess.
Because there's one thing that apparently the Drag Race audience really doesn't like is the idea of someone getting on the show and giving up in any way.
That wasn't even why they was getting pissed off.
You don't think that's what it is?
No, they was getting mad because they see me go off on Trixie.
You think that's what it was?
That's what it was.
Really?
Hell yes.
Okay, all right.
They lift my ass up. I'm like, wait a minute, honey. I told Trixie that she has something that a lot of girls going to copy.
Yeah,
Her look.
definitely.
Which is amazing. I said, but bitch, another thing you have is you have that Nicki Minaj aura. I said, what I mean by that is how she did that whole Barbie girl.
Uh-huh.
Bitch, you have something that you could go market out to kids' birthday parties. Because you're not, no, I mean, not in a bad way. Because she looked like a grown.
Lady Red's praising Jesus.
I would do a kid's birthday party. I would. I sure would. I mean, I done the Princess Girl from Disney.
Right, at a very alternative birthday party. Let's get back to the important issues here.
So Trixie could really sell herself as, you know, the kids may work. She's like a Barbie doll. He's a Barbie doll.
She's a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
You don't hate Trixie. You guys are, you got a little shade on the thing.
Yeah.
But then, so the show comes out, and then how does it go from you're getting eliminated to people making death threats to you on Twitter?
Honey, they was making death threats when they dropped who we were. First off.
Really?
We was getting, every last one of us are getting the same shit. It's just not
People
me.
are crazy.
Yeah, I was just the first one to speak up on it.
Right.
But we all been getting the same hate mail, death threat shit from when they first released who was on the show.
And is that from RuPaul? Can't be from fans, is it? I mean, like, or is that just from straight people who hate drag queens? Or who was that?
These are from fans.
Who just like, I don't like the way you look.
They don't like
yourself.
the way we look. Our daddy should have shot us in the sock and
wow,
all type of shit. I mean, they have been ripping all of us to shreds. And even to this day, a lot of girls still get the same shit.
But then once you got eliminated, it seemed to ratchet up in a big way. And that's when even RuPaul had to tweet out, like, hold up, show love,
because
y'all.
I was tweeting back, like, you know what, you guys, this shit is crazy. Because you guys are hating me over something that's, for one, that was edited. Y'all don't even know, it's two sides to every story. What would make a person say the things that they say? You have to know why they said it. You know what I mean? So it's like.
So you didn't, because my feeling had been that people were mad or fans were mad that you had seemed to give up and they were pissed about that. But you're telling me it was something else.
People were pissed the time that I was even announced I was on the show.
Right.
They find something wrong with every last one of us on every fucking episode. And it's sad.
Right.
But I was the one who spoke up about everything first.
Okay.
So when I started mentioning the death threats and the racist comments and all that stuff, girls before me have been through the same thing.
Right.
But I was the one who spoke up for it. So Ru went out there and said what she said. But I don't know why they picked on little me.
I mean,
when I was like, I get along with the girls. I'm like, bitch, let's go have some boys.
You remember me when you loved me? No tea, no shade, no big motherfucking lemonade.
Yeah, but you know what it is too. I just feel that I'm so straightforward. Like for instance, with the Fame situation, Fame is not a performer. She's a makeup artist, and she's beautiful makeup artist. I was explaining to her. She's like, oh, girl, I don't want to perform. I just want to stand there. I want to be a model. Okay, well, bitch, you can't perform. Do this. Go get you a couple of fringe outfits. Shake them. Wop. Drop it like it's hot. Bring it back up. Pose. Get your cointadas and go to the next person.
Were you Pat of the Bell's coach for Dancing with the Stars on Flapper Night? Because I think that's exactly what she did. Now, look,
the little shimmy.
We're going to get into all what you think about the girls from your season on the after show when we played Look at Her. But I just want to wrap up this whole thing. You had all these people throw this super shade at you, terror shade, evil shade, and you went through a period of feeling scared, doubtful, didn't want to leave town.
Not scared of what they were saying.
Well, scared someone might actually do something to you?
But I was ready for that. Trust and believe that.
Okay.
I was more afraid of when people were saying, oh, I'm going to do this to you, that they was willing to risk their own life over me and over some damn bullshit TV show.
Right.
You know, over some fucked up editing.
Yeah.
That what scared me. you can't let nobody take your joy and your pride in your life over some bullshit. That's what scares me the most. Not for my health in my life, because the man upstairs got me. He know he's gonna check me up out of here. And I wasn't thinking about all that, because I know there's a lot of people behind the Twitter, but when people were saying that they want to kill me or they want to do this, I'm like, why would you want to go to jail over me?
Right.
I'm not doing nothing to you or your family.
I'm just singing a song. I'm playing my bell.
Anything, right. So why are you, don't risk your life for someone over some bullshit. And that's what scared me the most.
Yeah.
But then I had to remember, it's just people behind the computer. We don't know who they are. And it could be Big Red on a fake profile.
I knew it was you, Lady Red.
I know you that
I knew it was you.
It's her. Look at her.
Damn it.
Looking like Wendy Williams.
Oh, well, I'm so happy that you could be here. Obviously, you've made it through the storm. You're strong. You're beautiful. You're doing your thing. And we have a little something for you, darling, because you've turned it so hard and put up with so much bullshit. Darling, you snatched a trophy, honey! Yeah, and you also got yourself a lap dance. Yeah!
Oh, my God!
Yeah.
Turn around, I want to see the bag.
That's it. Now, Lady Red, take us out with some Black Lady screaming. Come on.
Hey Qween! Hey Qween!
Yeah.
Hey Qween! Hey Qween!
Oh, give it to a good Tyler. Bend on over, Tyler. Yeah, now bend over so we can see Jasmine's face. Yeah. Thank you, Jasmine. Everybody, Jasmine will be playing Look at Her in the Hey Qween after show, which you can find right here. When we'll see you next time, baby. Bye, Qween. Bye, Qween.
I'm going to take them home.